The Croatian Slovene Peasant Revolt of 1573 was a large peasant revolt in the territory that nowadays belongs to Croatia and Slovenia. The revolt, sparked by cruel treatment of serfs by Baron Ferenc Tahy, ended after 12 days with the defeat of the rebels and bloody retribution by the nobility. Background: in the late 16th century, the threat of Ottoman incursions strained the economy of the southern flanks of the Holy Roman Empire, and feudal lords continually increased the demands on the peasantry. In Croatian Zagorje, this was compounded by cruel treatment of peasants by Baron Ferenc Tahy and his warring with neighboring barons over land. When multiple complaints of the emperor went unheard, the peasants conspired to rebel with the peers in the neighboring provinces of Styria and Carniola and with the lower classes of townspeople. Revolt. The rebellion broke out simultaneously in large parts of Croatia, Styria, and Carniola on the 28th of January 1573. The rebels' political program was to replace the nobility with peasant officials answerable directly to the emperor, and to abolish all feudal holdings and obligations of the Roman Catholic Church. A peasant government was formed with Matija Gubec, Ivan Pasanak and Ivan Morgajic as members. Far-reaching plans were drawn up, including abolition of provincial borders, opening of highways for trade, and self-rule by the peasants. The captain of the rebels, Ilija Gregoric, planned an extensive military operation to secure victory for the revolt. Each peasant household provided one man for his army, which met with some initial success. The revolutionary goals alarmed the nobility, however, which raised armies in response. Backlash. On the 5th of February, Imperial captain defeated Ilija Gregoric and 2,000 men near the lower Styrian town of Brežice. The next day, another rebel force was subjugated near Samoba. On the 9th of February, the decisive Battle of Stubico Polja was fought. Gubec and his 10,000 men resisted fiercely, but after a bloody 4-hour battle, the baronial army defeated and captured Gubec. The revolt failed. Retribution was brutal. In addition to the 3,000 peasants who died in the battle, many captives were hanged or maimed. Matija Gubec was publicly tortured and executed on the 15th of February. Legacy. The revolt and torture of Gubec acquired legendary status in Croatia and Slovenia. It has inspired many writers and artists, including the writers Miroslav Kraleza and August Senowa, the poet Anton Askirk and the sculptors Anton Augustin Sik and Stojan Batic. Senowa's 1877 novel was a basis for Anno Domini 1573, a 1975 feature film by Vatroslav Mimica. Gubec Beg, the first Croatian rock opera, was also inspired by the events. A museum near Osijek Castle in Gornja Stubica and one in Krsko are dedicated to the revolt. Gallery.